5 a.m. The sun barely tickles the horizon when Pedro wakes up, not because of an alarm clock, those haven't been invented yet, but because his neighbor's rooster thinks it's personal. Another day, another chance to dodge the plague, Pedro mutters to himself, scratching his beard, which is more out of necessity than fashion, since barbers are also dodging the plague. He dresses in what one might generously call fashion. Think of it as medieval casual, a tunic that smells like yesterday's fish market and almost has more holes than fabric. Pedro heads downstairs to break his fast with bread so stale it could be used as a weapon and a jug of wine because, well, water? That's what killed your cousin last month. By 6, Pedro makes his way to the market, where he sells candles. Outside, the streets of Lisbon were already alive. Vendors unloaded baskets of salted fish and figs. Fishermen carried fresh sardines in buckets that dripped seawater onto the cobblestones. The air smelled of smoke, tar, and fish, mixed with the faint odor of waste tossed from windows into the alleys. Groups of men talked loudly about the future expeditions of the country's navigators. "They say the king is planning to send another fleet," one of them shouted. It had been like this since Vasco da Gama's return from India just weeks earlier. His ships had brought back spices like pepper and cinnamon, which everyone said would make Portugal richer than ever before. People even called King Manuel the Fortunate One. At 12 p.m. is time for lunch, a communal affair. Pedro lunched the porridge he took from home, poking at his bowl with a piece of bread that's seen better days. His colleagues from the market had a soup made from whatever didn't run away fast enough. As the sun sets, Pedro quickly stops at his home, and then together with his wife and children, he heads to church for evening prayers. They thank God for a life much better than what it was a few years before. Back home at 7 p.m., the entire family enjoy a simple dinner by candlelight, a very happy moment. At his bed by 9 p.m., Pedro blows out the candle at his bedside and reflects on the day. It is a simple, beautiful day, and at least we don't have Instagram to make us feel worse about our lives.